And then, so now back to the main topic, UX design. What's UX and UI designers? So from here you read that UX design is the process of creating a user experience that is accessible, useful, easy to use, and enjoyable. Easy to use could also be usable, but I didn't want to bring usable here because I already brought useful. So yeah, so as you said earlier, the experience design, as you mentioned about the experience, like how the user feels when they are interacting with your product. Does it make them feel good? Does it make them want to continue using your product, or does it make them want to ditch your product? That's the experience, the feedback they get from using whatever product that you've created. That's the experience. And then the design comes with designing that experience for them, designing something that will make them keep coming to your product, that will make them keep wanting to use it. Do you get it? So let me break down the accessible, the useful, and the easy to use, and then the enjoyable. So accessible is basically like, accessible can also mean equitable. Yeah, so it basically means like designing something that is not only limited to one group, but then every other group can use. So for example, say I'm designing something like a car. Let's take a car, for example. A car, people who are abled, is mainly targeted for people who are abled. That's the primary, this one. But then if you want to make a car accessible, you target people who like probably have their legs cut off, their legs doesn't work, or probably can't use their hands. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's, in some form of way, people that are disabled or like the minority group, you target those people of those nature can use your product. When they are able to use your product, when your product is able to target everyone in every group, that's when we say that your product is accessible. So that now there are cars like self-driving cars, right? Yeah, so those cars anybody can drive. Someone who is disabled can drive, someone who doesn't have hands can drive, someone who is blind can use it. They just basically have to enter their navigation, and then it drives them to where they need to go. That is what we call an accessible design. Recently, scrolling through TikTok, I came across this product that, like, for your computers, apparently someone has invented something that you put in your mouth to control your computers, right? Yeah, so it's targeted to people that are not, like, they can't use their hands, basically. Yeah, or they don't have hands. Something like this is accessible because even though it's targeted to disabled people, a non-disabled person can use it as well. You can use it as well, say in case you are engaged and you want to take some actions on your computer or whatever device is it that you use to control. You get it? Yes, and the useful basically means that your product should serve the function it says that it's going to serve. So if I say that, okay, so I'm going to design something for you that is going to be able to calculate or solve whatever math solution you have, it should be able to do that. It shouldn't play music. Music is not the main function. I mean, that could be a side function, but the app shouldn't just play music for me. Then it's not useful to my problem. Do you get it? Yes. And then the easy to use or the usable. It shouldn't be too complicated for your user to understand. It should be straight to the point, intuitive, simple. Something that they don't have to now read like 10 pages of a manual before they understand how to use it. If you create a product that is not easy to use, is easily ditched by your users, because now the attention span of users is very limited. Yeah. And then it should be enjoyable. They should enjoy the process of using your product. That's where we have things like, in the digital design world, we have things like micro interactions and those things. And UI, the enjoyable experience, come with designing a good UI. Do you get it? Yeah, a good UI, easy navigation, and good micro interactions. Okay, so that's basically what UX design is.